Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here's Walker to start the drive. Ooh, the juke. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Right out of the gates, here's Smith. Tyler Lockett. Now inside the 25.
And touchdown! Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Wizards get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Hooker now on first down. And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
In motion right, that's Williams. Third down, Hooker looks to throw it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And got his man complete. And in for the Lions touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Lions have cut it back within a score.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now they'll run. It's Ken Walker.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That good for 19 and a first down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Smith. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf, 33 yards.
And the Wizards go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Hooker. That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Here's Hooker to throw it.
Escapes the sack, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. From the gun, it's Hooker. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, here's Gibbs. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13. Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Running right, here's McAllister. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 3, second down. Hooker's going to throw it. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second and 7. Looking to throw, Hooker. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jamison Williams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions are back within a score. Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you. And sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Ashton Davis in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10.
Do not kick it to 22.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll get this down to the 48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Another run for Gibbs here. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
First down Lions on a pickup of 13. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith out to his left.
Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Lions will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Going back to Gibbs on first down.
Oh, nice move at midfield. A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to it.
54 yards rushing for him now to this point. This 2nd and 4. Read option. Here's Montgomery.
4 yards the pickup, first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Hooker.
And this is going to be incomplete. He was out there waving his arm saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown! Tyler Lockett with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Wizards will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams. And this one is incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Back to the air on second down. Here's Hooker. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing. Hooker. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down throw here. It's Hooker. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. But they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Hooker. He's got this to Williams, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This fielded right at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now Geno. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Well, that'll get them the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. To the right side, this is Walker. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's able to carve out a minute 6 there, down to the 37.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing now is Geno. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Now Geno on first down. That'll be caught by Bobo. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To the air again, Smith. Touchdown! DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Powering his way forward. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. Fourth down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. Oh, look at this play call. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Hooker on first down. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Back now in the home of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, Canton, Ohio. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. On 1st and 10, Hooker. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Hooker now on 2nd down. Right side to Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Here we go, here we go.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Geno now to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
All right, fellas, one more time.
And taken at the 46. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Lions will take over. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Come on, come on. Hey, check that.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
70 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Yeah, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down. You can run it, you can throw it, you keep a defense off balance. I like that phrase, stand ahead of the chains, and they're doing exactly that.
50. Go.
Here's Hooker.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
Check. Smack.
Hand off to Gibbs, headed right here.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Ready, check.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hooker now off play action.
And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Smith going to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders.
Now a tough spot for Geno Smith and company after the sack. It's 3rd and long. On play action, they'll throw. On the move to his left. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Room here to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes it in for the score on the game.